I'm Doug.
And I'm Kathy.
And this is Maggie May. Join us as we follow the moon. We're spending a week in Red Bay, Alabama to do a little bit of sightseeing, but to get a few things done on the coach. And you don't always have to come to Tiffin in Red Bay to fix problems, because we really don't have any problems to fix this year. We're getting some maintenance done. We're doing a few custom things to the coach this year, and we wanted to bring you along and let you see how some of these independent service providers in the area work. So whether you own a Tiffin or whether you own another brand, it's a great place to come to get service done on your RV. And we'll show you around our journey this week.
Come join us.
Now, the first thing we got finished was our Aqua Hot service. And Aqua Hot is to be serviced once a year. It's a diesel burner for a furnace and your water heater. And so we took a quick drive. It was only about 5 minutes from where we were staying at Red Bay Acres. And we went to Precision RV. This was the first time we've used Precision. And in fact, this trip is so different than how we've normally done. We normally go through the Tiffin Service Center, and we really didn't have any service issues this time. We had maintenance, and we had one nice new modification done to the coach that we'll show you about here in a bit. But so we used just strictly the outside companies this time. We arrived on Sunday. On Tuesday, we went out to Precision. This is their building here on the right with the 2 bays. They also have, I believe, 5 areas in their campground there that are full hookup sites. So if you're having a bigger job, you can come out there. If they need to keep you to the next day, you can stay in your rig and park there. Now, Sequoia is the fellow that did our Aqua Hot service, and I have to say he did it in short order. He really knows what he's doing with these things. Took the burner apart, cleaned everything, replaced the nozzle. He just was putting diesel fuel into that filter because they changed the fuel filter. It has a separate fuel filter for the Aqua Hot.
And I think I was able to stay inside with Maggie.
Yeah, you were, I think, inside watching TV.
That's right.
Put everything on, did a test fire, and it's ready to go. We were probably only there for maybe 45 minutes tops.
Yeah, it wasn't too long.
Make sure everything's clean before he gets done. The next stop was for Bay Diesel, and they did our service on our generator as well as the engine and chassis. They are a Freightliner service center. They also are a Power Glide service center. So this was our Wednesday journey, and Bay Diesel is probably 2 miles away from Tiffin Service Center. Very easy to get to. They have done all of our annual services on our coach. Really, really like their service. You can see it had rained there a bit overnight.
Yeah.
They also do air conditioning work, which we've never used. Now, when you arrive there was a couple of coaches parked here. I just went in, let them know our name. We were there for our 11:30 a.m. appointment. Do keep in mind, if you are booking appointments, Red Bay is in Central Time, so always make that conversion. And they opened up the bay door and said, bring it right on in.
The white building on the right is a nice little area you can go in and sit.
We've got a great little waiting room. We'll show you that here in just a moment. Now those blue things that I'm driving in between are lifts. They can each lift 16,000 pounds. Our coach will use 4 of those. If it's got a tag axle, it'll use 6. And it gets the coach up in the air where they can work on it, which is one of those things I still get a little nervous seeing it go up in the air. This is the waiting area. Kathy and Maggie were hanging out in there. But the nice thing is, if you want to be nosy, when they're working on your coach, they let you be nosy. They'll answer questions for you as you go along. We had a team of 4 guys working on our coach. So between the chassis lube, the generator service, the engine service, which included the oil, the filter, the fuel filters. This year we did a rear differential fluid change, and we also did an air dryer filter. So between those 4 guys, we were in and out in an hour and a half. Letting you see a little bit of the coach that you don't normally get to see. I know this part always fascinates me, is seeing underneath it. It's hard for me to think that our coach is almost 3 years old, and it still looks that clean along the bottom.
Yeah.
One fella did all the generator work. A couple of them worked on the engine section. One did the grease fittings. When they had everything done underneath, they brought it back down, refilled the oil in the generator and the engine, started everything up to make sure everything was good. And we're on our way.
That's right.
I did bring the rig in, but they actually backed it out and parked it while we were inside taking care of the bill.
That's right.
And I will say, as far as the bill goes, I think you can compare them to Freightliner or any other service center out there, and I don't think you can find the quality of service that they give on these annual maintenance for anywhere near the price that they offer them for. Next up, when we were in Red Bay a year and a half ago, we exchanged out our batteries for 4 Battleborn batteries. We've been really, really impressed with those batteries, but there's times I think we could use a little extra oomph.
Yeah.
And as you saw from the battery tray that came in our coach, it was designed, it could hold 6. So the fellow that put our batteries in for us the last time, John Bohannon, was Freedom Mobile Service. John now has his own shop that opened a few months ago, and he's built a new building in Belmont. If you know where Hometown Pizza is in Belmont, and I think most people that come to this area do, it's on Yarber Street. You go past Hometown Pizza and you go about 3/4 of a mile out into the countryside, and on the left-hand side of the road you'll see John's new building, and boy did he do this right. It's got a beautiful facility. We were driving right into the sun. We had an 8 o'clock in the morning appointment on Thursday. We got there just as they had gotten there. John has brought his brother into the business, and they were actually both working on our coach. And you talk about 2 top-notch people. John had been with Tiffin doing electrical engineering for them, so he knows the electrical side of these coaches inside and out. And his brother had been with Caterpillar, I think he said, for 20 years. So they're both very knowledgeable and great guys. We also had one other project done while we were here. When he had installed the Battleborn batteries originally, we had him put soft starts on all 3 of our air conditioners. One of those soft start units had went bad. It was being replaced under warranty, so John got up on the roof and replaced it also. I do want to give kudos to Battleborn here. We did contact Battleborn about adding 2 more batteries. We do have an affiliate link in our description of all of our videos now for Battleborn. And Battleborn, thank you for helping us get those 2 batteries to make our set complete. They also installed this time what they call a BIM, which is it manages the amount of current that comes from your alternator to these batteries. Because a lithium battery will soak up a lot more current a lot more quickly, it can cause your alternator on your coach to burn up. So this BIM is designed that it lets it charge the batteries for 15 minutes and then it shuts off for 20 minutes to let them cool, let the alternator cool. Then it goes through another charge cycle. So it regulates the amount coming out of the alternator so that you don't have a problem burning up your alternator. So there are all 6 of our beautiful Battleborn batteries all installed, and there's John on the roof finishing up the soft start.
This is another one of the places where Maggie and I were able to just hang out in the rig.
And they do have 50 amp hookups inside the building. Now the last one came to us. Cody Poors had worked at the Tiffin Furniture facility for about 10 years, and he's now an independent. We had a couple of areas in our coach, those 2 fake panels right above the TV that we knew housed some usable space that wasn't being used. Cody has a solution for that. They come in, they reframe it, they use the original panels, make them into doors, and now it looks like all of our other cabinets, but instead of just being dead wasted space, we've got room for cargo.
That's right.
And likewise, right beside that wall on the back side of our shower, there's 2 more panels. Well, there's got to be some usable space in there too. So when those panels are opened up, you see the back side of the shower in there. It doesn't look like a whole lot of space, but it is about 4 inches of depth.
And the doors were already hinged.
I know. So he creates these 2 boxes that fit down inside there with adjustable shelves. And so there's more storage.
That's right. That
was
awesome. But
this was our favorite. Those 2 big dresser drawers we had completely emptied out because we enjoyed the heat from our fireplace up front so much. Cody designed where those drawers were a frame that holds a 43-inch electric fireplace. This was just as he was getting it mounted before we put the glass on the front of it. And there it is, finished.
it is so nice.
And the best part, he's got it all mounted on a grand piano hinge on the right-hand side. Made a little recessed handle down underneath where you can't see it, and it swings open for all the area that was still left in there behind that fireplace. I've right now got our vacuum tools in there. So Kathy, it's been a busy week.
It sure has.
We got our annual service done on our coach. We have our AquaHot service for the year. We've got our new Battleborn batteries installed. Thank you, Battleborn. And if you like Battleborn, there is instructions down in the description below that will help you out on your Battleborn batteries and will help us out and support the channel also. and let alone all the custom cabinetry that we're so excited about.
Yes, we are.
That fireplace is going to be nice. So with that, if you enjoyed the video today, leave us a thumbs up. We sure do appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do that and ring the notification bell so you'll know when all of our videos come out.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.
Thanks for watching today.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.
And be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when new videos come out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media too.